Sonny, it was right from the start. What was that first inning like for you?
Thought I made some, in all honesty, with the exception of spinning that one breaking ball for the homer to Abreu. Other than that, over the course of the first inning, I thought I made quality pitches. I think I missed. In all honesty, I thought that after looking back and even in the moment and evaluating before going out for the second, I thought I made quality pitch after quality pitch. It just so happened that with first and second and one out, something that I have been able to limit for pretty much the whole year, ended up just biting me there in the first. I got to a 2-1 count, and I just kind of spun a breaking ball, and it just stayed in the middle and hit a 3-run homer, and then it kind of, that was kind of it for that inning. I thought Altuve, he put a good swing on a pitch that was an executed pitch off the plate, got a single. Get the next guy, and then now you're sitting at second and third with one out, with the infield in. The pitch that I made to Tucker was probably the most executed changeup that I have thrown in a very long time. He hits it hard, hits a ground ball the other way, and then the next batter is the one who really cashed it in for us, and it was I think it was a 2-1 count, threw him 3 fastballs, wanted to get a slider down and away, and it kind of spun in the middle, and he hit a homer, and, before you know it, it was 4-0, and I, and that was a big part of the game. They came out hot, and they came out with a big hit in the first, and it really kind of like the crowd did what they could. They did a great job of trying to get us back in it, but they came out and just kind of shut it down for us pretty early, and then we were fighting an uphill battle from there.
Anything else for Sonny? We'll go Aaron.
You mentioned spinning I think it was a sweeper, but did you feel like it was lack of execution on that pitch, or just in general that pitch throughout?
It wasn't great today. It was just kind of slower. All in all, though, in all honesty, that in the first inning, in a 2-1 count, I was trying to execute a strike breaking ball. Went 3 fastballs, got to a 2-1 count. I just was a strike breaking ball. I just was, looking to throw a strike breaking ball, and I threw it, and it just kind of spun there. And he homered it. I don't think I was great with 2 strikes. I think at times I was, but I think actually I know not retiring a leadoff hitter for the entire time I was out there is something that we were fighting an uphill battle as a team. I was fighting an uphill battle every inning. And a lot of the times it was you'd get to 2 strikes with the leadoff hitter or whatnot, and then you'd spin something or you'd throw a or whatever happened, and then they'd end up hitting a single or getting on base or whatnot. So then I'm fighting an uphill battle from inning to inning. But it just kind of started with obviously it just started in the first the big swing that they had early. We had some chances there to get back in it. Their guy did what I didn't do. He executed pitches in spots with runners on, and I was able to do it after the first, but I just didn't do it for in the first, and that was pretty much the difference in the game. He executed when we had runners on, runners in scoring position, less than 2 outs, and I didn't.
We'll go one more on left with Phil.
Sonny, they showed you on the bench a few times, kind of staring straight ahead, and the way you pitched last week, the way you've pitched for a month and a half now, were you shocked by by what happened this afternoon?
I felt really good going into it. I felt calm, collected, confident. Even after the first, I was trying to do the best that I could to move on from it, just move on from it, continue to just make the same pitches and execute the same pitches that I felt like I was early. But yeah, I knew giving up a 4 spot in the first is not great. It's not something that you're looking to do. But I felt like after that I was able to, for the most part, move on from it, and then I was just, it was after that it was like put up a 0, put up a 0, put up a 0, put up a 0, and I think for 3 innings I did, and then Bregman hits pretty much the same pitch that Abreu hit in the first. He hits the very, very similar pitch for a homer. Jordan came up after that, and I got him to an 0-2 count, wanted to bounce a breaking ball, and I that one I was a little like tip your cap to him on that one. And then you walk Tucker, and then you're out. Emilio comes in and really gives us a chance to stay in the game right there by retiring the next 3. And then it just they added on there at the end, and we didn't.